What up? This week's video is going to be my 35 week update. Now, if you're wondering why I'm not opening my mouth as big as I normally do, let me tell you. My lips are really chapped, and like right here, right there, it hurts so bad. I already cracked it open twice this morning, trying to not do it for a third time, almost just did it there. I guess it's only proper to start at week 34. During that week, we had our doctor's appointment. It was our very last ultrasound, and we finally got to see Oliver's face. He was still being really stubborn. It took a long time to see it, but we finally got a picture of it, and he's so cute. He's got the biggest cheeks, just so cute and so little, and you want to squeeze them. I'm happy we finally, that's all I wanted. Everything looks good though with him. Still a boy, obviously. They did check for the wiener, and his testicles did descend. Praise the Lord. He actually said that his balls were laying on his leg. That made my husband happy to hear. On a real note, he was cuddled into my placenta, and he had his hands crossed like down here, and he was just like, God, he's so cute. So again, they checked everything. Everything looks really good with him, and all his organs are working great, and he's practicing his breathing, which we got to see, which was really cool. And what else? Oh, they told me that his weight was 5.3 pounds that week. So to expect a between 7 and 8 pound baby, I'm totally okay with that. The doctor said you do not have to worry about him being 10 pounds. I thank God for that, because holy crap. Last week we listed what we needed. This week we started going out to get stuff that we need to fill the bags with stuff for the hospital and just things that he's going to need as well. I do know the hospital does provide a lot of stuff for your newborn baby. However, since we don't know he's going to be teetering between newborn and 0 to 3 month clothing, we are bringing enough stuff, 2 outfits to pick from for the coming home, and also a couple more outfits in each size to have for the ride home. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but the hospital is about 50 minutes away, so we need to have enough stuff to, in case he does poop himself and blow out, poop all over the car, I'd like to have something he could wear that we could change him into if that happens. We're just staying prepared here. Most likely I will be overpacking my bag, just because I am an overpacker, and that's what I do best. Rather have more than enough than not enough. That's just how I am. Definitely started washing all of his, washed a couple of newborn outfits, which is the only ones that we're taking to the hospital. It's the only ones I wash, because I'm not sure where he's going to be fitting into. So if he doesn't fit into newborn like that, then I'm just going to return the other stuff and exchange it for another size. Also started to wash his blankets and more stuff in his room, just to make sure he's all ready. His socks, his mitts, hats, all that good stuff. Everything's pretty much washed. I'm not doing all of his clothes at once again, because I don't know what how he's gonna fit in this stuff. So I just think it's silly to wash all of them right now. So I did wash a couple of newborn stuff, the gowns, and all his 0 to 3 month clothing, because, you know, we're good there. Really started to organize his room in week 34 as well. We got bins to keep some of his socks and his mittens in, and his hats and his blankets and stuff for the Bobby, and just other things like that. Just purely organizational bins, just to help. Also started organizing his changing table, the drawers that we're using for that. We're also using drawers for toy bin, which I will show you guys when I do a nursery tour. I'm so excited to show you his room. I definitely started to feel him lowering, a lot of pressure in my lower abdomen, which I knew was going to happen. It's just sometimes it's pretty extreme. Most of the time it's when I can't sleep. Oh, he loves me. I have been keeping up with a lot of water. My appetite kind of teetered a bit in week 34, even in week 35, which I'll get to as well. But it was like I knew I needed to eat, but I couldn't decide what I wanted to eat, or I knew I needed to eat and I just wasn't hungry. I just wanted to drink and keep up with fluid. Like, you would think I never had drank water in my life. That's how much I crave water. It's weird. Even if it's something small, I just tried to make myself eat it. And that was a big in week 34. It kind of started to go away in week 35, but like that whole week of 34, I just wasn't feeling food like that. Like, I just wanted to take small snack things throughout the day rather than sit and have an actual meal. I guess it's a better way to explain it. Definitely started with the Braxton Hicks contractions as well in week 34. Very much a tightening feeling. Again, it was low, so I could have been him sometimes just pushing himself down, but definitely could tell it's Braxton Hicks. And I knew that because they're so random. They were never timed, and if I move positions or if I get up, then it would almost go away. I knew it wasn't contractions and nothing I had to worry about, so I didn't worry about it. My husband and I also watched I can't remember if I had talked about this. Oh well. I can't remember if I talked about this in my last video. I think I said we were going to watch these videos, but we watched these like class videos things at home, and they were very awesome to watch. Like, you learned so much. Watched the first two. We still have one more to watch. So we watched pre-labor, during labor, and we just have to watch post-labor, and then those are done. They were very informative, and I highly recommend at least just sitting down and finding a video online that you can sit and watch these if you are expecting, because they did have information about just your state of mind and just staying calm, and that over tracking contractions. And when you're in, you know, you're trying to pay, she's like, you will know when your contractions are getting closer together. Like, you will know. There's no need to sit there and panic over every little one that happens, because it's not always, it's just your body preparing. It doesn't really necessarily mean that it's happening right now and you got to get in the car and roll out. So I've been keeping that in my head. So these Braxton Hicks contractions, I could tell that's what they are. But I'm just paying attention closely to my body and just making sure that everything is peachy clean. Peachy clean? Peachy keen, not clean. When my husband and I were out, for the first time, he has, if I'm up too long and I'm walking too much without sitting down and putting my feet up, I get this weird like tingling sensation on just a small portion of my thigh. It's weird, and it's my left one. It's so strange. As soon as I sit down and drink water, it goes away. So I think it's just my body saying, sit your ass down, girl, because you're up too long. That's been happening quite frequently. If we go out and we have a lot to do out, I always try to just take my time, because I mean, I don't want to put myself in the labor, but I'm just walking. I don't think it would do anything, but like, I don't know what I'm saying right now. Not doing anything super strenuous, although I know walking can induce labor. So I don't want to like push myself. I just listen to my body again, and you know, if I need to sit, I sit. If I need a donut, I get a donut. Things that make me happy, I do. I am pregnant. I don't care. That's pretty much it for 34 weeks. Update. There wasn't much going on. Well, that is what was going on. Not that there wasn't much. There was. It was just, I'm still swelling up because it gets warm. So that's another thing that I think contributes to my tingling in my leg. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just nesting really hard. In week 35, I did notice that is what kicked up, my nesting. My body though kept telling me to stop if I needed to take a break, and I'd listen. Don't worry, I would listen to my body. It is so important. Your body knows what's best for you, and I don't, again, want to push myself into labor when I'm not ready to, when my body isn't really ready for it yet. So I don't want to be the cause of my body going into labor. I want my body to be the cause for my body going into labor. So when it tells me to slow down, I slow down. When it tells me to stop and put my feet up, I stop and put my feet up. With the nesting and combined with that makes me go nuts. I just want to clean everything. We finally finished his nursery. Oliver's nursery is the sickest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, I'm so obsessed with it. I cannot wait to show you guys. That's going to be its own separate video. We're just waiting on one more thing to be ordered. We got a couple more things just to hang up and we are done. The bulk of it is finished. Like 99% of it is done. And you can kind of see in the background like what's up. Oh. He's like shoving himself down my vagina right now. Oh my God. Okay. We're good. Yeah. What was I saying? You can kind of see a little bit back here, but I will go through the whole nursery and show you guys a ton more. My husband did a lot of it. I'm so happy he was able to be home and help with this. And we got a little crafty, we got a little creative, whatever. But I can't wait for you to show you guys his room. I'm so excited. I wish this was my room. I can't remember where I was going with that. I don't think I was going anywhere with it, actually. My sleep in week 35 has been so horrible. Cannot sleep worth crap. I am not comfortable. I can't lay on my side. My heartburn kicks back up. Like if I bend over or something, I can literally like just feel the heartburn just sit in my throat, and it's so frustrating to me. No sleep has really, I could tell when I do not get sufficient sleep. And I'll wake up in the middle of the night, I'll be upstairs, I'll have to go downstairs, prop myself up on 60,000 pillows on the couch, and then I'm up for like 3 or 4 hours just watching whatever's on TV, like infomercials. I don't like infomercials, so I usually just put on Netflix, then I'm sucked into whatever movie I'm watching, and I'm awake, and then I go back to sleep for a couple of hours, wake back up and start my day because the dogs are in my face. I'm hungry, feed me. And then I'm up for the day. And generally I can take a nap again later that day, but sometimes I don't. So I just get super tired. When I don't get sleep, I'm very uncomfortable. My body just hurts when I don't get good sleep. So I really, really try to get to sleep better because it affects my day so much. A couple of days in week 35, I've been doing better with sleep. Sometimes though, it's just so bad. I'm just like, I really want to get good sleep because if I do go into labor, I don't want to be exhausted. But does that ever really happen? Do you ever wake up with the best sleep of your life before you give birth? I don't think I've ever heard that. And if you do, I need secrets because now that Oliver's room is done, I've been trying to just spend time doing little odds and ends things around the house while my husband is not home, and just taking the time to really relax and like just mentally prepare for birth. Right now I'm pumped, like bring them on, I'm ready. But I sit outside with the dogs and I just kind of sunbathe a little bit with my book, or before I go to bed I try to like get myself a warm bath and just like light a candle and read my book and just hang out, like just seriously chill. I found that when I do go take a nap, take a bath before bed, then I do get a little bit better sleep. So it's just a matter of finding what works for me to calm my body down and wind down for the day, and then sticking with it so I get good sleep. But I don't want to take a bath every night either. So reading has been my savior. Read your books, kids. I'm also very slow moving. I waddle so hard, like you wouldn't know the difference between me and a penguin. The other thing that really stinks is that me and the dogs, Oakley's right below me, so I have to spell this word out or else he's never gonna like stop crying. But I always, on a nice day, would take the dogs for a walk, and I can't really do that well anymore unless I get really good sleep. So that sucks. My husband's home, we do like to take them together, but it gives me time to just walk a little slower. So that's pretty much it for my 34, 35 week video. And I'm just rocking hard and ready for this baby. Can't wait to meet my son. I'm so excited. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye, girl.